A sought-after art piece by a controversial artist is tagging Toronto as home for the next few days. I'm Nitish Bissonauth, and I'm talking about the Saving Banksy exhibit, which promotes street art and local artists. It's called the Hay Street Rat, and the giant rodent isn't scaring people away. Instead, it's drawing them closer. This piece is by anonymous UK graffiti artist Banksy, a political activist known for his satirical street art. The infamous rat, which has an estimated $2 million price tag, was completed in 2010 on the side of a San Francisco bed and breakfast. It was one of 8 illegal paintings on buildings across that city.
A painting by controversial British graffiti artist Banksy has been removed from a building on Hay Street in San Francisco.
Well, it's a Banksy.
That's where Brian Greif, a passionate art collector and TV executive, first saw it.
You know, I would see the public reaction. You'd have hundreds of people come to take photos and see the Banksys, and then 2 days later, the building owner would paint over them. And I just thought it was, a real shame that art this important and art that has this much impact was painted over. And so I came up with the idea of saving at least one of the pieces.
Through the building owner, he got the rights to the piece and decided to make the highly acclaimed 2017 Netflix documentary Saving Banksy, which has now turned into a tour, helping promote the importance of street art and starting a conversation.
Well, graffiti is art. And, in my opinion, graffiti is one of the most important art movements in the history of art. Before, graffiti and street art was intensely private. Artists would go in their private studios, do paintings, send them to galleries. Graffiti artists, street artists put their work on the street for the public to see for free.
You can't disregard the whole art form just because there's a couple people out there doing what you don't like, because overall there's a lot of kids that, I was a bad kid and art saved my life, so I'm very thankful for that, and I think that art can save a lot of other kids' lives.
The exhibit not only showcased Banksy's piece, but also helps promote local artists from each tour stop. For the art scene here in Toronto, this is an important opportunity.
Although, yes, we are not LA or New York in terms of the artwork that's shown, the amount of incredible talent based in Toronto is growing, and we'll be there soon. Give an opportunity to local Toronto artists to showcase their work and tell their story is truly beautiful.
When I go to any city, especially a city as big and as important as Toronto, I'm like, you have too many blank walls, you need more art, you need more murals.
Greif says he's had plenty of offers for the piece but refuses to sell it. He says art like this is meant for everyone to see. Now, the exhibit is open to the public from June 6 to 11, and of course it's free for all ages. In Yorkville, I'm Nitish Bissonauth, City News.